Chris and Alil and everybody out on the show. Let's see, Alil. This is unbelievable. Every week we go through this. We can't seem to get anything locked up here. Let me just send everybody the thing to get on, and we'll get this show going. There we go. Hopefully we'll get everybody on here momentarily. And I'll close that. And I just got to find the thing for YouTube Live so we can share this, which I can't seem to find. View on watch page. And there we go. All right, I'm on. Anyone else on with me yet? All right, so far we don't have anybody joining us yet, but we will soon. Hey, Chris.
Hey.
And we've got Edward. Did Alil say he can't be on?
He said he will be on shortly, has to restart some stuff.
Okay. Cool. Well, I sent it to him. I'm going to put it on Facebook so that people know we're here if anybody's going to join us. And then we can get our chat going and everything, too. I mean, if you guys want to talk amongst yourselves, feel free. Let's see. Everything's slowly moving on this side. Did you guys make your things to say who you are? Are you there?
Yeah,
I'm here.
I'm trying. I don't know what's going on.
There it is. You guys can see mine, right?
Yeah.
I can't see anything yet because I'm trying to write this. Let's see. And there we go. All right, I've got one on there. Then I got to put it on This Week in Geek, I guess. Are there any other shows we got to put it on? No. Where's This Week in Geek? I've lost it. I've lost This Week in Geek.
No.
There it is.
There we go.
It's so slow when we're on like this. Everything gets choppy and slow for us. All right, it's on. It's on. Let's try one more thing. Oh, nope, not that. Let's see. I'm going to put it on our after show is live right now. And we'll put, I think, pop culture. And we'll put nerd.
Nerds.
There we go. It's tweeted out. We'll see if anything happens with that. What stories didn't we get to?
There was a trailer for ARQ, which is a Netflix original movie, I believe.
Yeah, I didn't see this. Did you see it, Chris?
I did not.
Yeah.
It's
hey.
It's a movie with Robbie Amell and Rachel Taylor. It's about him being an engineer trying to create a energy device that will stop wars and like create world peace or something.
Okay,
but
so something boring like that.
Yeah, but it creates a time loop. But unfortunately, that time loop was when they have a home invasion and they get killed. So just a time loop.
Wait. So it causes a time loop at that moment. So
correct.
They can't go back because they'll be dead. That's a pretty interesting premise.
They wake up one morning, they have 5 minutes, then someone breaks down their door and it's a home invasion. And they wake up every day. It's like Groundhog Day, only it's a home invasion.
But without Ned Ryerson.
Ned? Ned Ryerson? That sounds cool, actually. Now, what's that going to be on?
Netflix.
Of course, because everything's on Netflix.
It's Robbie Amell, which is Ronnie in The Flash. Who was Ronnie in The Flash?
Yeah, he was Firestorm, right?
Correct.
Correct. All right, and he's on Amell, so you know he's going to be doing some like lifting and stuff. So, doesn't he do all sorts of exercise stuff? Going to be doing some like.
Yep. I don't know.
What happened to you?
I don't know. Did I go away?
You went away and then went distant. So
Oh, I'm back now, though. I'm back,
Yeah.
baby.
he's back in black.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you're back.
Unfortunately. How
Nice.
dare you, Edward?
Edward,
I dare.
that's our
What
fearless leader. How can you say that to him?
I am fearless in a lot of ways. I'm upset most of the time. Grumpy,
Grumpy, but that's besides the point. So
but not. Yeah, what?
we did not talk about. Is it Dennis Villeneuve? I don't know. He's directing Blade Runner 2, and he
Yeah,
directed.
I didn't read this story. He was like stressing about it or something.
Well, there's a couple of things. So number one, he just did the movie Arrival with Amy Adams, so it's kind of
Yes.
like which looks absolutely fantastic. It's getting good reviews.
Absolutely cool.
I really want to see that. And he's going to be doing Blade Runner 2, and I guess he's feeling the pressure to make it, what it was before, which is a lot.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's a rough one. That'd be like saying, "Hey, make The Godfather, but make it better."
But I don't know, man. That Arrival looks really
Right.
cool.
And I'm a big Amy Adams fan, and Benicio del Toro's in that too, right? Or
Is
who
he?
else is? No, who else is in it with him? Her.
In
Arrival.
To the internet.
But
You like my
whatever.
Mad Men?
It's a great cast. But then he also is saying he wants to adapt Dune again, which if he does that kind of the way he did Arrival, that'll be awesome. Because I never thought. I can't think of who did it off the top of my head. I just had it. I mean, I liked the first one, and I thought
David
it was
Lynch. David Lynch did the theatrical one.
Lynch did the second one, not the first one.
No, he did the first one.
No,
He did the
first one was
theatrical Dune.
no. The first one was a De Laurentiis, not the second
Oh,
one.
wait, are you talking that? But that was never released, right?
No, it was released. That was De Laurentiis with the one with Kyle MacLachlan. That's De Laurentiis.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's David Lynch.
No, David Lynch did the second one.
No.
Yes.
I'm telling you right now. You've got the internet there, don't you?
I do, but I'm just going to tell you that it was
Okay, I'm going to pull it up. It's Jeremy Renner and Forrest Whitaker are in The Arrival.
Okay.
And then, let's see, and Edward is. But nobody wants to see that. Okay.
Okay, you know what? You are correct. It's
I
produced,
am correct!
Right, it's produced, but it was produced by De Laurentiis. I apologize.
Sure,
so
but it was David Lynch directed it. There wasn't a second theatrical, although there is one from the 70s that was being made. I don't know if it ever got shot at all, but there's some really interesting stuff online about it.
So there was a TV version of it, though, too.
Yes, that was on Sci-Fi Channel. I never watched that. Did you watch it?
It was pretty good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't. It was basically the movie, but just a little bit updated with better special effects. So I thought it was good.
Yeah, I never saw it, but I thought it looked pretty good, and I remember reading that it was an actual pretty sweet show.
Mm-hmm. It was. It's a great story. If you've read the books, it's fantastic.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And the movie did okay. The movie wasn't as big as it could have been, but it was really well made.
Remember
Kyle
Sting
MacLachlan
was in the diaper in that one?
Yeah, Sting played the adversary. Patrick Stewart's in it. It's good. Hey, hello, what's up?
Wasn't Sting a Harkonnen in it? Wasn't he like the young Harkonnen warrior or something?
Yeah, he was supposed to be the other Kwisatz Haderach, which was like the ultimate being. That's who he played. And I can't think of his name off the top of my head. I don't want to say didn't research it. I just haven't paid attention to it in a while. Oh, he plays Fed Routha is the name of his.
Yeah,
he's supposed to be
Fed Routha.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the bad or the evil ultimate man. So
right, and he has to battle with Paul Atreides or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? I love. I don't know, Edward. You're silent. I don't know if you've ever read Dune or seen any of this. But
I have not.
You need to read Dune. Dune is an amazing book.
Okay.
And it's one of those that when I started reading it, it took me forever because it's like a 500-page book, but the print is like half the size of any other book you've ever seen.
Yeah, you know what? He's German, Herbert, and
Yeah.
he's a little wordy, but it's really interesting.
It's amazing, though. Now, did you read any of the following books
I
after
did.
that?
I've read them all. So
I have only read the first Dune, and then I had a bunch of them in paperback, but it was so much to get through that I never went back. I was reading all these other series, so I'm like, someday. I just got rid of all those paperbacks, so I'm going to get them on like a Kindle and start working my way through them. But Scott Salmons, who is what is it, R-rated Edward on here?
R-rated Edward, yes.
He's read all of them, and he has all the ones that were written by, I believe it's Frank Herbert's son.
Uh-huh.
And he loves those. Lil, have you seen any of this Dune stuff?
No.
You've never seen the movie or anything?
Nope.
Sting's in a diaper. Come on, man. It sounds like something in your wheelhouse.
He's greasy and in a diaper. It's pretty good.
I don't know why that's in my wheelhouse, but okay.
It's an adult Sting in a diaper. That, if anything says a Lil Kanika, it's that.
No.
No.
MC Hammer in a diaper, maybe.
You want to see him in Hammer Pants. A Hammer Pants diaper, so it's really baggy. Uh-oh.
It'll catch a lot.
Not only is Sting in a diaper, but Kenneth McMillan, who you'd recognize, is in a diaper as well, and that's more your speed a little.
And why are people in diapers?
Because it's supposed to be science fiction. I don't know.
Okay.
Because in space, no one can hear you fart. Oh, no, that was Alien. I like...
That's Spaceballs. No one can hear you.
We also had the Baron Harkonnen character, and I can't remember who played him. I'm trying to look it up. But this guy...
Kenneth McMillan.
Oh, yeah, Kenneth McMillan. But you gotta watch it, especially on a bigger screen, to see this guy. The way they did the effects, he's got like boils, and they're like bursting and festering while he's talking. Yeah. It's like the most disgusting thing ever. It's so great. It's awesome. I don't know. I thought that movie was great. I saw it in the theater, and then I saw the director's cut in the theater, and liked that too. Oh, yeah. It's long, man. It's long, but I thought it was great. People hate this movie. I don't know. I like it.
It tells the story great, and you got Jürgen Porch now, who any movie with him is better in the world. So.
Yeah. All right. What else didn't we talk about? That's a good one though, Chris. I wish we had talked about it. What else didn't we get on here?
The villains, or like the evil guys in Doctor Strange, they released they're going to be zealots, which are just zealots are like, they look like humanoids, but again they have a different skin because of CG and effects. And they didn't say. Did they say who the main villain was in that movie yet?
I don't think they officially.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, they haven't said yet, but it's Mads Mikkelsen. Although I just read that I think they released a one of those. You know how they do the comic, the pre-comic. I think they just released one, or one's about to come out, that's going to give you some background on the Mads Mikkelsen character, and it's going to tell you kind of what's going on and who the villain is. I think. Okay. I'm reading, actually. I just started today. On Marvel U. I was flipping through and I found an older graphic novel. It's Doctor Strange and Doctor Doom, and the reason I started reading it is, number one, it looked cool, but the artwork is.
Sorry.
Thanks, Alil. How professional of us. The artwork is.
Oh please! When have we ever been professional?
Right.
The only professional we are is
That's a good one, Chris. It's no, that was funny. It's what's his name that did Hellboy? I can't think of his name.
Guillermo?
What is it? No, the guy who created Hellboy, the comic book, Mike Mignola.
Oh, Mignola.
Mignola. He did the artwork for it. It's really cool. And what I'm digging is it's giving you like I don't want to say an alternate backstory. It's not telling you Doctor Strange's backstory, but it ties Doctor Doom's in, and it's really cool. So I can't recommend it enough. And I think if you're going to see Doctor Strange, if you're like, hey, this looks really cool, I want to see this, I want to know a little bit more about it, the relaunched Doctor Strange book from like a year ago is really good. There was a short series that I read, really good. And this one, Doctor Strange and Doctor Doom, it's from probably mid-'80s, early '90s. It's really cool. I'm totally enjoying it. there's my plug for that. Hey, speaking of plugs, we did it on the other show, but October 1st, we've got a podcast marathon. Let's talk about it, guys, because it's October 1st. It's 14 hours live at the Blue Box.
Correct.
In Elgin, Illinois. So come on out, get some great food, get some great coffee, and we will talk at you. And we're trying to get music and all sorts of other stuff there. And it's free. And we're going for a world record, too. And if we get $1,000 on our Kickstarter, we're going to slap a Lil in the face.
You can slap me in the face.
If somebody donates $2,000, if somebody donates $2,000, they can slap you in the face.
Yeah, they can come to the Blue Box and just give me a big slap to the face.
Awesome. Awesome. Let's see, what else? Why
did Jenny ask me to borrow $500?
Who did?
Your wife.
Well, she just sent me a PayPal for $3,000 and said, "What do I get for this?" I don't know. What does she mean by that?
I don't know.
She turn you into a peg boy. That's what it means.
As Rob will say, since you're an insurance adjuster, you have good insurance.
Right. Hey, Dave Alicious is on our thing. Says, "Huzzah! I so wish I could be there for that. To slap a Lil in the face, so do I. But I'll be there." But the other thing is, Dave Alicious, if you can't be at the Blue Box, we are doing a second marathon live at the same time right here on YouTube Live. So if you go to our website at the same time from 7:30 to 9:30, 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Central Time, we have an additional 14 hours of podcasts, all different than what you see at the Blue Box. And then we're going to take everything from both sets of shows, edit them into podcasts, make them into videos, so you'll be able to get it on YouTube, you'll be able to get it on iTunes, basically wherever you get your stuff. Get it on our website, southgatemediagroup.com, plug. And last thing, and then I'll move on, we just started a Kickstarter. We started it the other day. We're already at 40. Are we at 41, or did we go to 47%? I think we jumped up.
We're at $470, I believe. Is that accurate?
We're at 47%, which is $420. Oh. And we've got 13 days to go. So, and that is to get equipment to make the show better. Because right now, if you watch like the video on our Kickstarter, like quality blows, that's the equipment we need. It's to fix that kind of stuff. So it's very specifically for equipment, which we can then use for Live at the Blue Box and for things like this. What else about that? So yeah, if you like our shows, if you like This Week in Geek, or you like just any of our stuff, donate $1. It's going to add up. Donate more. It's going to add up. It's going to really help us out to get this equipment for what we need. Just go to Kickstarter or follow us on Twitter. And I'm telling you, I'm blowing Twitter up trying to get the word out. Follow us on Facebook. We put it on there too, and you can follow the links. So there you go. Pitch is over for now, unless we see stuff come in while we're on here. So got to get those air hugs. You know what, Dave Alicious? Done. Virtual hugs. You know what? We've already sent a couple out, and people have liked them. So Alil likes real hugs, though.
I do.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm like Baymax.
That's why he puts Edward backwards in the Baby Bjorn, so Edward hugs him the whole time. It's so sweet.
Just shaking my
I didn't
head.
agree to this.
That was interesting looks by those two. I don't understand.
My look was the Cubs are going into the 9th, and I'm not going to say I don't want to jinx anything. But
Sports.
Some stuff going on, Chris.
I know. I get updates. I have the interwebs on my phone.
I see interwebs.
I see Alil has a lot of toys in the background there. I've only got one showing. I've got my Madman toy here.
I got more than just one.
But you got some good stuff going on back there, Alil.
Jeez.
You got to talk for us to see it, though.
Oh, okay. So here's more of the room. Here's more of the room.
Oh, nice. Some orbs and things. Got some Ninja Turtles.
I like how whenever Rob talks, it takes away from the toys that he's talking about.
Oh, so I kept. Did you not see it all? I mean, the amazing Mondo posters there, signed Scotty Young art prints. There's some more stuff. There's some Sean Hamilton artwork. Oh, amazing.
Oh, wait, show that. I love that. I love that Sean Hamilton. His X-Men.
Yeah, I got the X-Men there, and then I got on this side, I got the Spider-Man over here on my.
You know what? I gotta order that Spider-Man one. I think that one is the sweetest. I want to get that for my wall here.
Why aren't you going 360 in the palatial estate?
because it's not all done, and I got a bunch of Nintendo parts everywhere because I was rebuilding a Nintendo. So that corner area, can't see it. Plus, I got some stuff that I shouldn't show yet that I got from Entertainment Earth about some giveaways coming up.
You got some Hot
nice.
Toys there? Dave Alicious is
Spoilers.
asking you.
I do.
Want to point them out?
Right behind me there. You can see
Sweet. Yes.
I got 2 Iron Man and a Thor, and then I got an Iron Man Kotobuki Artifacts 1/6 scale on the same shelf. So I can't wait for the Spider-Man Home.
Look, he froze just as you said ho. That's the best.
Snapshot.
Yep,
That'll
a
go.
little with a Spider-Man ho.
Did I freeze there?
Yeah,
That
you
was
did.
awesome.
You did.
That's perfect.
Spider-Man Homecoming, sorry. It's why we need donations. You see what we're dealing with here, what we're working with.
That's right. I like that a little looks like he's a dwarf or something. It's just a little head coming up over the edge of the thing.
Well, relatively little.
Right.
Yeah.
I know he's got a big noggin, like we all do. So.
Yeah. Right. All right. I don't know if we missed anything.
Did you see that Mr. Sinister was confirmed as the villain in Wolverine 3? Which
Yeah,
I don't
but-
think was a surprise, but they confirmed it.
We already saw that from the end of Apocalypse.
No. The end of Apocalypse was in the 1980s. Wolverine 3 is going to be like 2030 or something like that. This is
Right.
dumb.
He's
This
Old
is
Man
the-
Logan.
Fox again. They fixed the X-Men universe in 2 movies and start crashing it again with Apocalypse.
I got a question because I didn't see Apocalypse. I got a question about this. So they showed Sinister at the end of.
No.
They showed a briefcase that had Mr. Sinister's name on it.
Well, company name, Essex
Company
Corporation.
Interesting.
So at the end of Apocalypse, this is where they go to I can't think of the lake wherever they're
Lake Wobegon.
Lake Wobegon, wherever they're doing the experiments and stuff, and basically Wolverine goes in and kicks butt, right? Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, and then they go and they get like some samples of his blood.
Okay,
And
so
that's where-
what was going on there is, now why am I drawing the blank on the army guy's name?
Because you're hot buttered a little, that's why.
I am hot buttered.
It does say the hot butter is what's making you slide down in your seat. Thank you, Dave. Dave Alicious. I don't know if your name's Dave.
Well, why am I'm all of a sudden Hendricks lost the no-hitter, so I'm a little upset here. I can't remember what I was going to say. Okay, so basically, Wolverine. They did the Wolverine story where he was kind of in the tank with like the adamantium being tested on, and he broke out of there and
That
kind of
Weapon X thing that they showed.
Yeah, the Weapon X thing. He had the helmet on. You saw like all the stuff, and he went berserker rage and kind of like killed everybody in this like army like special. I don't know, whatever they were putting them. They were holding up the mutants in there, and at that point, like in there at the end, the after credit scene, like these people were like cleaning up like all the mess, and the XS Corp kind of came in and just took some vials of the Weapon X program.
So in other words, yeah, okay. I didn't see it yet. I'm anxious to see it, but I hear that it's flawed. And now that I know this Mr. Sinister thing, that seems like really stupid that they lay it in there to have it show up in Wolverine 3, which is so far in the future.
And they're probably going to have the same suitcase.
And plus, on top of that, Sinister needs to be with Jean and Scott.
Right.
That's the
storyline. Why is it with Wolverine?
I get it's because Sinister does make X-23, and they're bringing an X-23 into this movie. I mean, it's already been kind of spoiled out there that they're going to have a female Wolverine in there, and she is a creation of Sinister.
Didn't we saw her in X2?
No, that was the Lady Deathstrike.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I'm so confused. The Fox thing, okay. They need a showrunner.
Well, they could have had it because Kevin Feige was a producer on the original 2, maybe 3.
Right. Oh, if it was 3, uh-oh.
I think by the time 3 came on, he was an executive producer and left.
He was getting a paycheck is what he was getting. He was getting a paycheck and courting Marvel.
Basically, I mean, Marvel was courting him actually.
You know what? But in a way, I almost don't mind if they screw it up, because if they make just enough missteps, who's going to want to make a deal with the MCU?
Yeah.
So, certainly not Warner Brothers. They have
No,
it all going on.
Apocalypse didn't make the money they thought it was going to. So
No, and it should have, because Days of Future Past was awesome, and it made good money. And this one, I mean, the hype was good, and then as soon as that image came out, that was a lead balloon, and then it was just like it just never. You could just smell there was something wrong.
yeah.
You know, even though that was an untouched, didn't have the CG. It's just like with Fantastic Four, when that image of Doctor Doom came out, immediately anything that anyone felt like maybe, all of a sudden went, oh yeah, man, this is the wrong direction. There's got to be something wrong, and boy, was there something wrong with that one. Terrible. I gotta see. I have to do an interview soon, but I don't know when, so we can keep talking. Paul Thomas Anderson and Daniel Day-Lewis have confirmed they are making another movie together, which I don't know if you guys are into that, but I am totally into it. I love There Will Be Blood. My straw is going to go into your milkshake over there. Yeah. Love that. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
That was a little intense, that movie.
Oh, my God. The bowling alley scene?
Yeah,
I love it. That's a great movie. Maybe this will be Boogie Nights too. You are a star.
You're a star.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
You'll bring back William H. Macy. That'd be great.
Right here in my driveway? Right here with my wife?
In the driveway? Really?
Yeah. I love it. I love that movie. Edward, you're not allowed to see that.
Hey,
no.
Did you see the picture that Neil Blomkamp, I guess, tweeted or put on Instagram? That I guess while he's waiting for Alien 5, he developed some kind of smushed face thing that he's supposed to be using in a new project. Did you see that or not?
Yeah, I saw it.
I didn't see it.
What is that? Does it say what it's from? Or?
It doesn't say what it's from. He said it's something I'm
Chappie
working
2,
on.
Electric Boogaloo?
Yeah, no kidding. I mean,
Let's hope it's not Chappie 2.
Yeah,
that would be a whole... See, I just did my little impression there. I'd have to do it like this. Oh! See, I'm way down in there. Never mind.
Nice.
Terrible.
You could do one of me and have glasses where you can't see anything.
Right, everything's reflected. You just, you're cool.
Reflected glasses, like all bent up. I look terrible. I'm a scruffy looking Nerf herder right now.
Who you calling scruffy looking?
Yeah.
As they say.
Yeah, sir.
As the movie goes, I'm scruffy looking. I'm in HD too now, so.
Chris, I think you've crossed over. I think you're starting to cosplay me now, because you used to be a clean-shaven young man.
Not really. I don't like to shave.
Clean, close shave.
We were talking about trailers earlier in the other show. I don't know how you guys are, if you're excited or not, but they're bringing back Underworld for at least another shot. So
I love that series.
I'm a big fan. I think that I loved it. So
now I got to ask you. I think I may have asked before, but I had the first one on DVD. I thought it was cool. I tried the second one, and I wasn't paying attention. I don't think. Are they really worth it? I mean, aside from Chris, who has a thing for it, what do you guys think?
I've only seen 2, and they're okay. I mean, 1 and 2. I mean, 2 of them. They're okay.
Okay.
Edward,
have you seen any of the Underworld movies?
I have not. I don't think so.
What do you watch, Edward, besides Magic the Gathering, like,
Let's
Plays?
Come open. It's Edward's Magic
YouTube
channel.
You subscribe to his YouTube channel on Magic?
I don't watch a lot.
Oh, they're rated R, Edward. That's why you can't see them. Okay.
They look familiar.
Just like that pirate movie he wanted to see.
Oh, yep.
Hello.
And sausage
I was pulling
party.
a Rob joke.
That was
This
good.
Week in Zingers.
I liked it.
Of course you did.
And somebody's got their volume up. What's going on with that?
Me.
Well, I should, just like the Furious movies. You said I need to watch the Furious movies. I need to watch these Underworld movies.
Well, you don't need to watch any of those.
No,
I do.
The first 2 are good. The third one, and the fourth are kind of but they keep telling the story. I just think the dynamic, how they kind of split it apart, is pretty good. I like the way they depict vampires. I kind of like the story. Plus, they really got some really good actors in the first couple to be in the movie, so I kind of respect that. So.
Okay, I got a question, because this kind of goes together in my head. Is Underworld better than the Resident Evil movies? Because those aren't her, though. Mila Jovovich or something is in the one, and this is something up in Hall or something. But they kind of remind me of the same thing. Which one's better? And who's got their volume up?
Is that you, Lil? It's not me.
No, I don't.
Edward?
What?
Do you have your volume up?
Up as in...
Are you
we're
playing
hearing
something?
When we're talking, we're hearing ourselves come back.
Yeah. Edward.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Somebody's got it on.
I don't even have the second screen on. I have my computer on. That's it.
All right. Well, if it's not annoying to you guys, I can live with it. What do I care? Oh, hey, I want to thank Dave Alicious, because I believe he favorited that we were on right now. So somebody cares. Somebody cares. All right. Let's see. I'm going to put this here.
So you have somewhere to be?
So you said, no, he hasn't written back yet. I'm supposed to be doing an interview about our Kickstarter, which I just put a link. Hey, if you guys want to donate on the Kickstarter, I just put it right on there in our chat. Plug. Yeah. So, Danette, you think that Underworld looks better. I don't know, and it's weird because I watched the first one of the Resident Evil 2. I thought it was okay, but I hear a lot of people love those movies, kind of like we feel about Last Starfighter. It's not great, but it's the greatest thing ever.
The first two Resident Evils I thought were really good. I like the Underworld. I just thought the Underworld was better because it just had better production value to me and better, much better actors and much better, I don't know, I think a better story.
Isn't Bill Nighy in that?
Yeah, Bill Nighy's in there. I mean, Kate Beckinsale's already established.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who plays Van Gogh in the Doctor Who, in that Vincent and the Doctor? That red-haired guy.
Yeah, the guy with the one ear. Yeah.
Right. He played. Well, no, whoever plays him, I can't think of his name. He's a really well-established actor.
Yeah.
In this next one, Charles Dance plays one of the vampires. I mean, that's pretty huge. I mean,
whereas Resident Evil has Mila, but Resident Evil has a couple of decent actors. And well, you know what? Did you ever see that Joan of Arc with Mila?
Yes.
Man, she's dynamite in that movie. I think
she's good. She was great in Fifth Element. I think she's good in these movies. The Resident Evil movies are pretty decent, but it's a video game movie, so how far can you really go with other than they're just killing lots of zombies or monsters?
Okay.
I mean, Martin Sheen's in the first couple of Resident Evils, or in 1 and 4. I mean, it's pretty good.
Somebody was picking up a check.
Oh yeah. He was actually pretty good in them too. I mean, I just like the premise of it.
There's another tie to Grace and Frankie. We can start playing the 6 Degrees of Separation with Grace and Frankie.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
What's his name is in it? Whoever you mentioned, Martin Sheen. He's in Grace and Frankie, and we mentioned Grace and Frankie earlier. Was that on this or was that on our podcast?
Podcast. So.
Oh, all right. So
we talked
anyone
about
that wants to get that joke that wasn't very funny, you got to listen on the podcast then.
We'll retell the not funny joke again.
Oh, no.
Hey.
I said Martin Sheen. It's Michael Sheen.
Yes, Martin Sheen. Sorry.
Oh, no, Michael Sheen. Michael Sheen is in Grace and Frankie.
You're confusing me. You're the Sheen. Charlie? Where's Charlie?
Where's the one I like, the one that was in Repo Man?
Amelia?
He's a Sheen. Yeah, he's a Sheen.
Yes.
He's very sheeny. I'm not seeing any other, but there are a few good ones in there. All right. Scott Speedman. Who's that? You guys know who he is? Tony Curran played VG. What is that? What's VG? Is that in
Victor? He's the main protagonist in the second movie. He plays the whole premise of the movie is there was a guy that last name was Cornelius. He is the first immortal. He
Oh,
was the
Tony
very first.
Curran was Van Gogh, is what he said.
Van Gogh. So sorry, but that's who plays. He plays.
Thanks, Dave.
So this guy has 2 sons that become immortal, and one's a vampire, one's a werewolf, and so then they talk about that Toby Kearns plays the vampire son, who's like the progenitor of all the vampires.
Okay.
And so they live basically forever, but they have to kind of regenerate. So what they do is they make them, basically there's 3 main vampires, and they put 2 of them to sleep and leave 1 of them to lead the vampires.
Kind of like this show.
Yes, for 100 years. So it's a decent premise. But he's like, so they're supposedly, I don't want to say be immortal, but that's what they're immortal. So.
All right, man. Well, I think these are all movies that I'm going to just have to binge at some point. I almost binged Fast and Furious, Edward. I almost did that just for you. It was on HBO or one of them. They had all of them except like 2. So I was like, well, how do you jump in and not have? How do you binge the whole thing but miss like number 2 in the series? Because you guys gave me the
number
watching
2.
order.
I don't
Gave me
think
the watching order. I was going to try and watch it in that order.
Yeah, I mean, number 2 again doesn't. I don't think it has anything to do with the story. It's just there. It's like number 2 and 3 don't have a lot to do with it.
All right. Well,
Which one's Tokyo Drift?
3.
3.
Because then it's Fast and Furious. Then it's Too Fast, Too Furious. Then it's Fast and Furious.
Tokyo
Drift.
And then 4 Fast, 4 Furious, and then 5 Fast,
No,
5 Furious.
I think that's the Fast and Furious, and the other one's like Fast and the Furious. It's weird. They put like these and those.
No, it's Fast and Furious for part 4, and then it's Fast 5, and then it's
Faster and Furiouser.
Yeah, the Fast and the Furious. But 3 is a part of the story because you have Han, and Han becomes a crucial character.
Yeah, he's the one that flies them to the Death Star.
Yeah.
Hey, Edward, you got to go, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, Edward.
Internet's not.
Edward is leaving. Peace out, Edward. We're going to keep Edward for a few more minutes, if you guys are all right with that. Bye, Edward. Thank you, sir.
All right. Welcome. Bye.
Can we start swearing?
You never said thank you, or maybe Rob did.
I said thank you.
Click.
I was polite.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, let's talk about his hair now. So,
yeah, I can't because at least he's got some. So
true. Today we were outside, and it was like the sun was just beating down on us. And Martha says, "Oh, hey, your head looks like a bright red yarmulke now." I'm like, oh, nice, because of my bald spot. So that was nice. I had that going for me today. You know what I was doing today? I was directing The Empire Strikes Back.
Nice.
So I was supposed to be doing episode 4. I'm doing episode 5, and it is so fantastic. You have no idea. And Molly is playing Jabba. She got it from Chris. Molly got it. Yeah, it's really great. So that's what I was doing today with the Edge Theater.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's cool. So what else? Are we done? Have we got anything else? Anyone online want to say anything? Dave, Danette, you got anything? We only have a couple of watchers tonight. That is unusual for us on this show. Who's this?
Wow.
That's you guys. Yeah, now we're going to get sued for the one time I do a song that actually you can kind of tell what it is. Now we'll get sued.
Don't get crazy, but it's okay.
There's only 2 watching now.
We didn't talk about Joe meningitis.
Oh, Joe Manganiello. Yeah. Oh.
What?
Matt Quiet's trying to get in on this.
Is he? Is he joining us?
Wait, hey, Matt Quiet, I'm hanging up on you, and you're going to join us on This Week in Geek for a moment. Matt Quiet's trying to get in on this, so I'm going to, can I add him? Do you guys know?
I don't know.
I can barely figure out how to put a webcam on my computer. What are you talking about?
Here we go, Nerds Domain. Let's see if I can get him on here.
Nerds.
If not, I'll send him this. He was trying to call in. I am not very skilled at this. I know there's a way that you can add somebody while you're on, but I have no idea what that is. Do you guys have any idea?
No idea.
I don't even know what we're doing right now.
No, we're finishing up is what we're doing. Matt is going to be interviewing me about the podcast marathon.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome.
So here, I'm going to just send him this, and we can have him come on and say, "Whole lot of you guys." There we go. And I'm going to close that out, and that's it. Yeah, I think that the only watchers right now might be Alil and Chris.
I'm watching?
Yeah, I think it might have you as a watcher. I can't tell. Either that or Danette and Dave are still there, but nobody's writing anything. Could also be frozen.
But we're not on. I'm not on YouTube Live. I'm just
Oh,
on Hangouts. We're
Then
just
it's
through
not you
Hangouts.
guys.
No, it's
Well,
not us.
Danette and Dave are still hanging out. They're just being quiet. So next week we'll be back 9 o'clock with This Week in Geek, just like this, which is super exciting. Podcast Marathon October 1st. Support it. Please, please, please. Have fun storming the castle. Thank you, Dave.
Have fun storming the castle.
You know what? Matt didn't call in, so peace out to Matt. Chris, you want to give your social media one last time?
Mine's right there at the bottom at the League Geeks podcast.
Nice. Chris, you got a social media you want to throw
Yeah,
out there?
Chris at Blue Box Cafe 176 or Blue Box Cafe. All the social media. Also www.theblueboxcafe.com.
Awesome. And mine is right there. Well, this is the show at SMG_twig, or you can follow me personally at rsouthgate, or follow the company at SMG Pods. And like I said, you want to find out about the podcast marathon, I'm blowing it up. I think I put 100 different pieces of artwork on today, or maybe it was less than that, but I have over 100 made that are
It
going to
was
be blowing
40,
out.
like 47 tweets.
Is that artwork or just spam?
That's stuff I'm creating.
I'm joking.
Okay, and just for that, I'm going to be putting a Lil League of Geeks one out tomorrow 800 times.
If this was a real podcast, we would support the podcast marathon.
See? You remembered it. My advertising worked. All right, let's hang up. I got to talk to Matt. I got to get interviewed. Thank you, Chris.
See you guys later.
Bye, guys.